I've had the parent-teacher conferences. I've talked to the psychologist at the school.
So have I.
And Jake is doing well. Finally, he's being social. He's not having nightmares. He's getting along. Things are going great for him.
I know all of this, Jason.
So what if going down this road hurts Jake? And why reopen an old wound?
Because it isn't an old wound, because he's still hurting. It hasn't healed. Whatever happened to Jake was really bad. And it's still lurking right below the surface, just waiting for the right trigger to come along and detonate it.
I don't recall asking your opinion.
Okay, Franco,
No, hold on a second. Look, you may not want to talk about this, but we really need to talk about this, okay? There's something wrong with Jake. He's concealing something, but it's starting to bubble up inside him, okay? We're not going to ignore it, Jason, just because you want to.
I'm not ignoring anything. Really, are you buying this? We're supposed to think that something's wrong with our son because this guy says so?
Jason, look at his drawings. When he first did this, there was this big blank space representing his disappearance, like that period of time didn't exist, like he didn't exist. And now, look, there's a scarecrow. He claims he had nothing to do with this.
It's a scarecrow. Okay, and one of the other boys might have done it.
No, Jake drew that. That's Jake's drawing style. I know, I worked with him on this.
Hey, you worked with him. So dredging all this up, that's your idea?
Okay, I was all for it. What you don't know is that when Sam almost died, after his cat was born, Jake thought it happened because of the curse Helena put on her.
What does Jake know about that?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The psychiatrist said not to push it, so I didn't. But Jake hasn't talked about Helena. He's never spoken her name. He doesn't talk about his captivity until now. Look, Jason is right there in that drawing. And about that curse, I think what happened to Sam triggered him.
Yeah. Well, Franco's behind all this.
Just what are you trying to say, Jason?
I'm saying that I can't trust that man. I can barely look at him. Look, Franco is using our son and he's playing you.
Hold on a second. You think that somehow I put all of this into Jake's head? That's what you're saying?
Wouldn't be the first time, would it?
I'm the sucker in your estimation. I'd fall for anything, forgo my son's well-being because of the stars in my eyes. Let me tell you something, Jason. My eyes are open.
Okay.
And I realize you have reasons to mistrust Franco.
I don't just mistrust him. I despise him. It offends me that he's in this house spending time with my son. He tortured Sam. He tortured Michael. And please, don't give me that tumor excuse and he's a changed man now because I don't buy it. I don't want to hear it. I know you do, but it doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me. He still is who he is.
Well, then you're ignoring medical fact. Because we all know Franco wasn't in control of his actions and now he is. And he's here because I trust him.
And your son might pay the price for it.
Don't even
Hey,
bother. Why do you
nobody's
even talk-
paying the
talk to
price
this
for
guy?
anything. All of my boys are safe with Franco. He has no reason to hurt Jake.
Elizabeth, you're the reason. Look at this guy. He wants to be a hero, so he messes with my son's
Hold
head.
on a second. I didn't
Jump in
mess
to play the
with
savior.
your son, okay? Your son has a problem, and it needs to be confronted.
And if my son has a problem, it will be confronted by me and his mother or the psychiatrist. You can get out of it.
Okay. Jake loves Franco. And you know what? So do I. He's a part of our lives, and now he's a part of our household. So you better get used to it because he's not going anywhere.
Well, maybe Jake ought to. Franco's gonna spend so much time here that maybe Jake shouldn't.
You're suggesting my son spend less time living with his mother?
No, Elizabeth, I'm suggesting he spends less time with this man.
So what are you saying, Jason? You're gonna try to take my son away from me if I don't fall in line?
I'm trying to say that we have to come up with some other arrangement.
Based on what? Whether you approve of my relationship or not?
If you choose to have a relationship with Franco, that's your business, but my son is my business. Jake was doing fine until Franco joined your household.
This is Franco's fault.
And how could you be so sure? Because this man says so? If he is the cause of my son's problems, rest assured, I'm gonna handle it.